Hello, boys and girls. This is just a quick video to help you with your weekly assessment this week. And if you're thinking about tuning out, don't, because I'm going to do a few of the questions for you. So it'd be a good idea to stick around and watch the whole thing. So let me present a weekly assessment to you. Okay, so when you sign in, it looks like this. It tells you to read the article, save and continue. Then we're going to come to the article City of Parades. So let's read it together. Chicago is a big city. People from many different countries have come to live here. All these people are proud of their cultures. Every year they show their pride by marching in parades to celebrate their cultures. Many spectators fill the sidewalks to cheer on the people in the parade. The first parade every year is the Chinese New Year parade. It celebrates the first day of the Chinese calendar. The parade is held in January or February. People line the streets to watch the lion and dragon dancers, magicians, and acrobats. The parade ends with a huge, long paper dragon. People carry it on poles. Noisy firecrackers are set off as the dragon winds down the street. Next comes the St. Patrick's Day parade. It happens in March. People march down the street with bagpipes. They play Irish songs. There are also marching bands, floats, and dancers. The dancers do the Irish jig. It is a tradition to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. Even the Chicago River is green this day. People pour green dye into the river to make it green. Just a few days later, people from Iran have a parade. They call the day Nowruz. It marks their new year. Nowruz falls on the first day of spring. People place pink and purple flowers on the roadside. Children carry pinwheels shaped like flowers. People carry long signs that say Happy Nowruz. Later in the day, many families get together for a holiday dinner. Next is the Greek Independence Day Parade. The parade is held to celebrate Greece's freedom. People wave blue and white Greek flags as they march down the street. Men dress like army guards. They wear red caps and white skirts. They also wear red shoes that have big black balls of fur on the toes. The 5th of May parade comes after the Greek parade. Mexican Americans call this day Cinco de Mayo. This parade is held to celebrate the day Mexico won an important battle. Red, white, and green floats parade down the street. Men and women in colorful costumes dance. Bands blow their horns and play their guitars. In fact, Mexican Americans have 2 parades each year. They also have a parade in September to celebrate their freedom. The Columbus Day Parade is held in October. The parade celebrates Christopher Columbus's journey and the Italian-American culture. Italian Americans show their pride by playing music and performing dances from their country. It is the last cultural parade of the year. All of these cultures make Chicago a very interesting place to live. All right, now we are ready to begin answering questions. Read the sentence from the article. People place pink and purple flowers on the roadside. Based on the words road and side, what is the meaning of the compound word roadside? Well, it must have something to do with a road, and it must have something to do with the side. So is it the side of a road with 2 sides, the side of a driveway, or a road that goes sideways? Right, it's the side of a road. So we're going to choose that for our answer. Save and continue. Which 3 words from the article are compound words? Bagpipes, cultures, firecrackers, sidewalks, traditions, and parades. I'm going to let you do this one on your own. Let's go to the next one. This question has 2 parts. First, answer part A, then answer part B. It's very important that you pay attention to the directions so you know to do both parts. What is the paper dragon in the Chinese New Year parade a sign of? Well, let's go back to our text. It says, The first parade every year is the Chinese New Year parade. It celebrates the first day of the Chinese calendar. The parade is held in January or February. People line the streets to watch the lion and dragon dancers, magicians, and acrobats. The parade ends with a huge long paper dragon. So if we see the dragon, does that mean the acrobats are coming? The parade is about to end, the lion dancers are coming, or the parade is about to begin. So it said the parade ends with the paper dragon. So the parade is about to end. Part B, which sentence from the passage best supports your answer in Part A? The first parade every year is the Chinese New Year parade. The parade ends with a huge long paper dragon. People line the streets to watch the lion and dragon dancers, magicians, and acrobats. Noisy firecrackers are set off as the dragon winds down the street. So we knew it was about to end because this sentence told us the parade ends with a huge long paper dragon. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm going to let you do this one on your own. Okay, I'm going to let you do this one on your own. All right, read the article, Pasta Comes to America, before answering numbers 6 through 10. So here's our second reading passage. Save and continue. Many Americans like pasta. They enjoy making and eating pasta dishes. Pasta can be long and thin. It can be short and thick. It can even come in shapes like wheels or stars. The names of different types of pasta often describe the way the noodle looks. For example, the word spaghetti means little strings in Italian. Some people eat pasta with cheese sauce or tomato sauce. Others love it with meat sauce or even just a little oil. People who like pasta can thank Italian Americans. They helped bring pasta to America. Italians first came to America more than 100 years ago. Many Italians came to live in the big cities in America. Often they would live together in their own neighborhoods. That is why many big cities today have a neighborhood called Little Italy. Italians loved many things about America, but they did not always like the food in their new country. They missed the food from Italy. They especially missed pasta. They liked the hard cheeses that they could cook with pasta. They grew vegetables and spices in their gardens. They would add fresh vegetables and spices to their sauces and pasta. They also liked fruit. They would eat it with pasta. This was a different way of eating than most Americans were used to. They did not often use fresh fruits and vegetables in their cooking, and pasta was new to them too. Italian Americans found ways to get the foods they liked. First, they planted vegetables and spices in their own gardens. Then they bought cheeses and pasta that came from faraway Italy. Then war broke out. Pasta and cheese could not be shipped all the way from Italy. Pasta factories began to open in America. They could make the pasta that Italians wanted. As a result, there was a lot of pasta being made in America. It did not cost much money to buy. Then it was discovered that pasta was healthy. Recipes for homemade pasta meals were included in cookbooks and magazines. Americans began to eat pasta at mealtimes in their homes. Spaghetti and meatballs became a favorite meal. Italian Americans started to open pasta restaurants. They called them spaghetti houses. Italian restaurants soon became very popular restaurants. People liked these restaurants. It made them feel like they were in Italy. Even today, people enjoy eating at Italian restaurants. All right, let's take a look at our first question. How does the author organize Pasta Comes to America? By comparing Italian foods to other foods, by describing the foods Italian Americans enjoyed, by listing the order of events that led to Italian food's popularity, or by explaining how Italian Americans were able to find the food they wanted. Well, let's look back. So they told us that Italian Americans came over 100 years ago. They told us that they brought food from faraway Italy. And then they told us that a war broke out, so they couldn't get those. And then they told us that's when factories opened in America to make pasta, and that Then they opened up restaurants. So it sounds to me like they listed the events that led to Italian food's popularity. Okay, we're going to save and continue. Okay, read the sentence from the article. Recipes for homemade pasta meals were included in cookbooks and magazines. Based on the words home and made, what is the meaning of the compound word homemade? Materials used to build a home, such as wood or brick, made at home rather than in a store or factory, family dinners served at home rather than in a restaurant, different types of homes, such as ranches or log cabins. Well, I think I can narrow it down to these two, either made at home or family dinners served at home. We're talking about food that's homemade, but could other things be homemade? So I think it could be anything made at home rather than in a store or factory. I'm going to save and continue. Okay, I'm going to let you do this one on your own. And this one has a part A and a part B. Be sure you do both of them. I'm going to let you do that one on your own. I'm going to let you do this one on your own. And now we are ready for question 11, where we have to type something. Our question is, how did pasta come to America? Your answer should include at least 3 key events in order from the article. And they've given us the article right here so we can go back to it. Okay, I've also given you a graphic organizer that you can use. So let's find that. All right, so let me share the graphic organizer with you. Okay, we'll make it a bit bigger so we can see it. All right, so here's our question. How did pasta come to America? Your answer should include at least 3 key events in order from the article. So that's our exact same question. We need an introductory sentence. So a sentence that's going to tell what we're talking about. So we should restate our question. So I'm going to say, pasta came to America in an interesting way. So now I have introduced it. I've told my reader that I'm talking about how pasta came to America. Okay, then my steps. So let's go back and look at my story. Okay, so let's find 3 key events. Okay, so I think one of the key events is that Italians came to live in the big cities of America more than 100 years ago, that they found ways to get the foods they liked, and that because of the war, they couldn't get those anymore and they had to change the way they got that food. So let's go back to my graphic organizer. So my step 1, I'm going to talk about, and it doesn't have to be complete sentences, Italian Americans came to live in big cities more than 100 years ago. And I can say more than that, but this is the minimum that I want to say. Then I said, okay, They missed food from Italy. So they got cheeses, spices, and pasta from far away Italy. And I'm going to say after So after war broke out, they could no longer get food from Italy, so factories in America started to make pasta. Italian Americans also started opening Italian restaurants. And then my conclusion, and remember you're going to expand on these a little bit, but in my conclusion I'm going to say, so now you know the story of how pasta came to America. Okay, so you're welcome to use this to help you to write your paragraph, but you still need to type it over here. So let's go back to where we were. And okay, there we are. So you're going to use the graphic organizer, but you're going to type your answer here. And your answer might even be kind of long, but that's good. So we're in third grade now, and we're starting to learn how to write longer paragraphs and longer pieces of writing. All right, so go ahead and get to work on that. I did give you a few answers, so either go back in the video and write those down, or maybe you remember them. All right. So I hope that's helpful in doing the weekly assessment. I have a lot of people who are missing earlier weekly assessments, and those need to be made up because this is a big grade in my grade book. All right, so good luck to you. I'm sure you'll do well and have fun learning about different cultures and the parades that they put on and the pasta that they brought to our country. All right, have a great weekend. Bye.